Hey, I've been so sick those 2 days. I don't know why. I'm never sick normally, and I was very surprised. I got so much throat aches. How herpes. I don't have kissed nobody or have sex, and I had flu. I don't know when I had it last time. And I read something about twin flames that is something that more people have, more twin flames on side of Jesus. And in my case, this is so that I always felt my twin as I feel myself. Like I distinguish it because it comes like from nowhere. I feeling steady, I feeling differently, I feeling good, or feeling myself, and then it comes those things. But it is steadily. I always feel his moods, and sometimes it's just more than normal. Sometimes there is a tension. I feel he has some questions, or he is suffering from some doubts or fears. And then I go inside and talk to him and try to figure out. It's always echoing in me and helping me too. And and this time it was really bad. It was like purging. It was like he was purging. I couldn't sleep 2 nights. It was so warm as well, but I really couldn't sleep and I got sick. And it was so bad. He was like tearing apart inside. He was like, his soul was getting crazy. And I was doing Reiki on him, it calmed him down, but it started again after a short time. And he was like very unsuitable. I was praying everything. Nothing could help in this time. I was just trying to, you know, push him a bit because I feel very, very deeply the same. Not, you know, not trying to save him because this is his purging. And of course, sending him what helped me, sending him Jesus. And this time Jesus was not very happy. I think it was something about us because the love purging him to do something and he cannot. So that's why it helped me to send him Lady Portia and Saint Germain. Those are twin flames, and they are guides for twin flames. And it was very helping, and I felt like he was, you know, bashing the Lady Portia because otherwise he would bashing me, because I feel this like bashing himself, so me. And this was crazy. I was very, very, very scared because it felt like he was a bad, not wanting like anymore, and I felt that many times too, but this one was kind of different. And at the end, yeah, I cannot calm down as well as I can. I have to wait and for him to calm down. Oh goodness. What helped me is really to take distance, always pushing him with energy away and sending him love because he's not ready and I'm hurting him. This union hurting him because it's pushing him too hard and I feel his pain as I always did. As I said to him, love yourself as you love me because I feel what you feel. I want you to feel good. So please, you love me already. And this is, I think, is so much problematic on twin flame. They don't understand that we are walls. So if you love only them, this is only 50%. If you don't love yourself, you love them, you don't love them. On us, it was so obvious because I felt just literally what he is to himself. So we have to really learn this part, because the other part we already love. And that's not easy. I confess, to love ourselves, it's not easy. So, and when he calmed down, it was not, this night was really crazy. He was like really facing his core and really facing the problem, hating source and God that made him sick, or put him in this circumstances he grown up in. And it echoes in me. That's what I feel as well. Sometimes I just hate God. Why I got sick? Why I got abused? When I never chose myself abuse, but I born into and got sick from. I didn't have help, even I tried to find some, the sensitivity, and I almost died from vaccination because I'm indigo. Almost died from vaccination. Maybe it was better if I wouldn't have died, whatever. So many times nobody could help me, never. Doctors never could help me. I am, always felt like I'm really, really special. Now, if I had a problem, most of all, it's more serious. Doctors were absolutely useless. They prescribed me things that actually had only side effects, like antibiotics or antipsychotics. I was suffering from side effects, and I got actually worse from them. Yeah, and I think my twin as well, this way. What I think about twin flames, I think, just my opinion, and because I always felt him, I swear I always felt him, his feedback, his emotional movements, his response to me, his soul. He could never hide from me, ever. Of course, I felt him trying to hide. I felt him sometimes to shut off, trying to not feel nothing because he was afraid I would understand. Yeah, but it was futile because it couldn't do much. Yeah, but I can understand, of course. And many twins trying to, most of all in the beginning, we don't know twin flames. We don't know the dynamic. That the more you're putting in, the more they run, because you have to release yourself, and then you release the energy, because the energy is the one for both. We just share the same body. Half chakra is perfect balance on them, or in percentages, maybe not 0 to 100, but in percentages, we have to harmonize it. Those chakras which are not harmonizing us, for example, for spiritual one, there will be physical chakras, because they are not given more importance to physical, but this is the same importance. If you see the chakras, you're gonna die if the lower chakras like be grounded, feeling secure in life, joy, creativity. The second chakra, the third chakra, your power and your emotional world in the world. Cannot live in the world. Can then decide to die just now, and that's the problem. And they have the same, to decide to have intuition and trust in their third eye and their creativity flow, the third chakra, and then the spirituality in the last chakra. And that all is, of course, coming to the middle. We are coming out of the heart chakra, where we began the journey with the twin flames, and we come to it again. So, but we don't understand and then pushing, and because the energy is the same amount of energy for both. It's more we're pushing in the wrong direction, like to them. Those chakras are already balanced. We have to balance them in us, and they have to balance their chakras which are balanced in us. So if we're not working on that, and if we would be ready, there would be no need to push something. We would know, and we would be together anyway, because this is the magnetic pull. And because I knew that, and because I felt, in my case it was so obvious. He had panic attacks to do something, to speak to me, and I know what panic attacks are. I suffer from them badly among people. So how can I push him to do that if I feel exactly that he has panic and he pushing himself already enough? I just, and I felt his panic. I felt his agony. So the only thing I could do, I was saying, if you're not ready, it's okay. And I'm grateful for that. Of course, I'm grateful. Sometimes I get upset when I see people, they're pushing their twin. They're not only hurting them, but they just in the wrong direction. You have to work on yourself, and that's how you let the energy flow. You give them power to work on their issues because you put the energy in the right direction yourself. So it's equalized and not, and not drawn from the right building side. I don't want to judge nobody. I just like getting upset. People judge the runner. There is no such runner, Jason. This is just a dynamic. The ones with our chakras, which are in the intellectual world, and they just don't trust intuition. You cannot force them to, and you don't trust in the world and in yourself to be alone, for example, because you don't trust in the world, and so yeah. Yeah. The only thing you can do is just really be happy yourself. That's actually what Twin Flames was brought for, to teach us to be free from everything, because reunion and reunion is inside. We are one. Your twin is you. It is inside of you, and you're inside of them. The physical is just a consequence, and this is futile to see differently. To see it as a 3D relationship and trying to push to be together. So many doing it, and I'm getting upset, unfortunately. But this is their dynamic, this is their story, so you can do whatever they like. Maybe I'm blessed to have felt him, so that's why I didn't. So I have to have understanding more. Yes, I will. And oh, yeah. So I wish you all the best and have fun.